Over the last couple of years, TikTok has emerged as one of the most used social media platforms. People spend an average of 40 minutes every single day scrolling on TikTok. Not to mention, TikTok has over 1 billion active users, and that number is steadily growing by the minute. So if you're not using TikTok to promote your Shopify store, you're honestly missing out on a really good traffic source. So in this video, I really want to break down the best strategies that you really need to utilize to promote your Shopify store on TikTok. Before you can create a winning marketing strategy on TikTok, you really need to get as familiar as possible with the platform. Admittedly, TikTok can really get addicting. And so before I knew it, I had spent 2 hours just mindlessly scrolling. So definitely don't do that. So what you actually want to do is take note of what type of content is performing best on the platform, particularly in your niche. So you want to write down, what does this content look like style-wise? Do they use captions, trending sounds, maybe effects or transitions? Once you get a good gist and a handle on how the platform works, you're ready to move on to the next step. TikTok has a similar algorithm as Instagram, where it will suggest content to you based on your previous user behavior. So things like which accounts you follow, comments you have posted, videos you have liked and shared on the app, videos you have added to your favorites, etc. So I really recommend studying your competitors, okay? So go to their accounts and see what type of content they are creating and figure out what is their highest performing content and take note of it. Also, the TikTok algorithm likes to take into account video information signals. This is what users tend to seek out on the Discover tab. This can include details like captions, sounds, hashtag, trending effects, and trending topics. The best thing about TikTok is that TikTok does not base their recommendation system based on follower accounts or previous high performing videos. So all that means is that everybody's content is on an equal footing. So if you post great content to the platform, TikTok will push it out to your audience and you can get a lot of likes and views very, very quickly. With everything I mentioned previously in mind, I truly believe there are 3 best strategies that you really want to implement when it comes to promoting your Shopify store on TikTok. The first strategy is developing a really good content strategy on TikTok. I believe brands should really focus on these 3 content pillars: transformational content, educational content, and last but not least, inspirational content. I really didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Now, you don't have to be super duper rigid with these content pillars. However, I found that when you stick to these content pillars as best as possible, I found that these content pillars lead to more sales more often. Now, let me walk you through what these content pillars look like. When it comes to creating transformational content, the best way I have found to showcase this is through before and after videos. And literally this works in pretty much every single niche. This works extremely well in the fitness industry. We all love a good weight loss before and after journey. This also works very well in the beauty industry as well. So I see a lot of girls show what they look like before they put the makeup on, and then they showcase what they look like afterwards. Then in the fashion and clothing niche, you can show, what you look like bummy, and then you can throw on the clothes. So you can get really creative with this. You just have to decide, how it works best for, your Shopify store and the products and services you sell. So let's move on to educational content and what that looks like. Honestly, there are multiple ways to showcase this. You can show how your product is made and what's in it. Like, you can literally do a whole behind the scenes vlog. You can share your brand story and how you got started. You can create videos on why your brand is different from your competitors. Also, you can create content that removes limiting beliefs for your audience base that they may have around your product or service. Literally, my list could go on and on. Now, the last content pillar that you really want to use is inspirational content. Now, when creating this type of content, you really want to keep your target audience in mind and think about, what does your target audience really care about? And does your product really help them achieve this outcome? So the best example of this is, think about men's cologne commercials. There's always this super in shape, well-dressed, good-looking guy that has some type of fancy car or in a really nice house with a beautiful half-naked woman. Why? Because that is what typically a man would want. And so they're trying to signal to you, by buying this cologne and wearing this cologne, you will be able to attain these things. Now, obviously we know this is not true, but that is the marketing angle. So when you're creating inspirational content for TikTok, think about how you can incorporate your product into what your target audience ultimately desires. So I truly recommend sticking with these content pillars, and I guarantee you, if you remain consistent, this content can really push a lot of people to your Shopify store for real. The second strategy that I recommend you implementing is UGC and Influencer Marketing. UGC just stands for user-generated content, and this is a great way to promote your Shopify store 100% for free, and it helps you get more content to post. Now, you want to make sure that when people purchase your products from your Shopify store, you still continue to nurture and build genuine relationships with them. I also strongly recommend that you encourage your customers to tag you on TikTok and all your other social media platforms, and also show them love by reposting, their content on TikTok as well. Let's be honest, we all love attention, especially from a brand that we really like and enjoy. And so the more you do this, especially as you grow and grow, it will get easier and easier to get more user-generated content. Now, next you want to move on to working with influencers. So I'm not gonna lie, sometimes working with influencers can kind of be a pain, and there's a lot of back and forth and emails being sent. However, this can be a very cost-effective way to promote your Shopify store, and it can be extremely lucrative as well. Now, I do want to say that you want to have your own ducks in a row before you even approach an influencer. So know how much that you should spend on an influencer marketing campaign. Know what your break-even point is with marketing. What do you want your acquisition cost to be, like all the standard business stuff. So when you are approaching an influencer, you're not wasting their time either. The last strategy that I recommend using is TikTok ads. Since the iOS update, a lot of digital marketers and advertisers have started to switch to TikTok ads, and they have been finding a lot of success. Here are some stats to think about. 49% of users have said TikTok has helped them make a purchase decision. 68% of TikTokers say they remember a brand better if they use their favorite song in a video. 72% of TikTok users find ads on the platform inspiring, which is kind of crazy to think about because most people hate ads and find them completely annoying. I know for myself, I'm a digital marketer and I don't like ads most of the time. Personally though, over the last several months, I have taken some of the ad spend I normally would spend on Facebook, on TikTok, and my clients have been very happy with the performance of the ads. Now, if you would like for me to create a full TikTok ads tutorial, I have no problem doing it. Just let me know in the comments down below. To be honest, I only really scratched the surface of what you can do to promote your Shopify store on TikTok, but I truly believe this is a really good place to start. If you would like to learn how to promote your business on Instagram, check out this video here.